conversation with them. But I want to ask a question to a gentleman in studio. The other gentleman here, because we have 2 ladies and 2 guys, so he knows who I'm talking about. Apparently, he has a story or a history about books. I was being told kuna fununu buken.
Yeah.
Ati huko unapenda vitabu. Is it true?
Ukweli.
Ni kweli. Aya, pause hapo. Jina yako inaitwa nini?
Naitwa Buken.
Jina, the first few letters of that word ni nini?
Book.
Na huko unapenda books.
Niliona ni kama mimi ndio book.
Uliona wewe ndio gwiji wa vitabu huko unataka kusoma. Hebu tuchapie your story. What was your history with books, by the way?
So as I said earlier, so going up to a school where there's no books, there's no library.
Yeah.
And also the teachers have to depend on the students' books, those students that their parents can afford books. And now I have to struggle from Gatina Kangware to Kangemi, like a shopping center, to look for a book. So it really frustrated my dreams of reading. And at one point I lost hope when I was in class 6. Why am I reading? Why am I studying? Well, I can't even access a book. My parents could not afford even a single book because we were many. So the only books they could have, they could buy for us, they are writing books, exercise books. So this grew to me a big hatred in books. And also we were being punished in school of failing to do our homework, or sometimes just failing to have like a comprehensive reading. So that grew a lot of stigma in me, and slowly I started hating books. It came in until high school also. We had a small library. I went to Anadamaga Academy, shout out in Kangemi. I know most of you are following up. So also in Kangemi, in high school I got a little library, but we were many students. So you had to run to the library every break time and lunch time for you to access a book. Then I asked myself, why am I running for these books?
Yeah.
What's the feature in this box? So to me, I only did homework and assignments, so I never read books. And that's how I hated reading. And sometimes I could collect books and just burn them out.
Whoa.
Because now they meant nothing to me.
That was real hatred.
Yeah.
So how did you recover? Because you're sitting here telling people they should read books. In the last few seconds, you're saying you used to burn books. What changed?
Yeah, so after campus, I studied at Masai Mara University. I did community development.
Yeah.
So then I started volunteering in different organizations. And I saw, while I was volunteering in Satellite, Dagoretti and Kibra, I saw that struggle in many, in those children's home where I was working. I saw myself in those little guys, those little boys, and it triggered me a lot. It triggered me, and I said, "Oh, so I thought these things just back on our times, even it's still happening right away." Then I started collecting the boys every evening, as we do the assignments together, and we study together. And I started reading. I started reading to them storybooks, a little bit, just like, and having conversations behind the stories that we read. And slowly I started liking books. Slowly I started being engaged in books. Slowly I saw the dreams in all the people who are writing in those stories. And little did I know that I can love the books. I can love reading again.
Wow. That's a powerful testimony, Carol.
It is. It is, yes, yeah. It shows that our relationship with things that we have trauma with can change. Yeah. But it also shows to us that even poor kids can dream. And I keep talking about dreams and dignity because I I find that poverty removes so much dignity from people. And so you are asking about what books to bring.
Yeah.
Bring books that offer dignity to people.
Wow.
A book that you would read yourself, a book that is in good condition, a book of a story that inspires you, because it doesn't mean when someone is poor and does not have access to these resources that they do not need inspiration. And when Buken was talking, I remember how in public primary schools we used to be given like every end of the term, when you returned books, there was like this curriculum books from Gava. I don't know if they still do it, but that was how we were given a sense of access to books, which I think now is gone. So if you think we had it bad then, they have it worse now. Because there is 60, 70 students in a public primary school with no access to curriculum books. Ile tulikuwa tunajua ukikosa, so you were given like 10 books by your class teacher. So if you lose one, you know you will pay. Now there's not even that for our children.
Wow.
So children deserve books. Children deserve to dream. I will keep saying that. And again, reading is dreaming with eyes wide open, and they get to see themselves in these stories. Yes.
I know, and if you don't mind my bringing this up, I can see that Buken and Joyce are sitting very close to each other.
Yes.
And you who's listening in right now might not actually know, but Joyce, you can tell us a little bit about why Buken is sitting very, very close to you, so that our listeners can have a better understanding of who you are, and also about why even your involvement with this is so powerful.
Wow, nice. Buken is seated next to me because we are couples. He is my hubby. I am his wife. Yeah. Why I'm so connected with this? Because the vision of working in the community was Buken's vision. And since we are couples, I decided to assist him walk this journey.
Wow.
Tufanye hii kazi pamoja, support children in Dagoretti, Kawangware. Tuone vile their dreams come true, them being successful out of the support that we give.
Wow.
And I'm visually impaired. I forgot to say that. And this is something that always gives me courage, sana. Doing this to show other people that whichever condition you are, whichever situation you are, there's something you can do in this world to support and assist the other person. Yeah. Si lazima uko sawa, like fully, I mean without any disability, ndio usaidie, but whichever condition you are, ukue tajiri, maskini, with a disability or without, there's a way you can give support to someone.